what's going on, guys? It's Phil, aka Sean Lang, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video about the Lee Song Mechlab. Yeah, you heard me right, Mechlab. This is an independent program created by Mechware Lee Song, and I think you'll be surprised of what she has done. If you've ever played Eve, and you ever messed with Eve fitting tool, well, let me introduce you to Lee Song Mechlab. So let me go ahead and dive into the details first. How do you get this? And that's pretty easy to explain. If you head over to our website, NoGutsNoGalaxy.net, and go to the Mechware Online section, I've even stickied this. It's at the top here. All you gotta do is click on it. All right. She's got a introduction. She's got getting updates, and one thing you can do is you can check out her Google Plus page, and then of course you can click on download. When you go to download, it'll go to her GitHub page. All you got to do is click download, click on the 64-bit or 32-bit, and of course there you have it. And that's all you got to do. When you install, by the way, it may ask you to update your Java. And it even brings you to the page, which is really awesome. So that's all you got to do. Install it, and then double click on the icon. You can go to full screen, do whatever you want. But let's go ahead and assume you've never used this before. So what's going to happen is, let's dive in here. I'm going to go, let's find the BAM. So as you can see, I clicked on Mechs, double clicked, and it starts this. And this is how easy. I'm just double clicking, people. This is amazing. Let's go ahead and put the AC20. I can drag and drop. I can also just double click. That's all I gotta do, double click. Obviously, yeah, so let's go ahead and see. I've got a AC20, double click, and XL 235. Let's go ahead and double click the medium laser. Obviously, boom, boom, boom. There we go. And what else do I have on here? Well, if you come over here, let's go ahead and take a look at this. I also have Endo Steel on this said mech. I have a speed tweak. I have cool run, heat containment. I do have double basics, double heat sinks, and I also have fast fire. So I also have maxed out armor. So I'm going to come up here to armor, max. I think it's 10 to 1. Let's do. Obviously, this can be changed to whatever you desire as far as rear and forward. I'm going to go ahead and set it to. Again, this is 5 to 1. Now, the one thing I don't have is I've dropped off, I believe, 2 points from the legs. I think that's the only change I have, and that brings my free tonnage to 5.5 tons. Next up, I've got AC ammo. Obviously, you can see all the ammo here is listed for you for your said weapon. If I take that off, you see it automatically removes the weapon. Again, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So double click this. I'm going to go ahead and place the ammo here. Let's move it in. Let's move it down to the legs. It's a little bit more protected. Now, obviously, depending on how much ammo or jump jets you want, I'm going to go ahead and bring a jump jet right here. There we go. And, of course, I can put 2 more, or I can put another ammo on here. So let's go drop the ammo. All right, let's go ahead and adjust down here. 35. 35. I have 2 jump jets. Let's go ahead and place that. And there you have it. So, as you can see, I've got a fully fitted out, decked out BAM setup in the BJ1. There's no additional tonnage. Obviously, you can see I can't do anything over here to the left. But there's a ton of more information. We've got tons. We've got armor. We've got how many slots are actually free. You can uncheck, again, Indo, not enough free tonnage. You can even check Artemis. Obviously, you can see the difference between 84.6 kph with speed tweak, 93.06. You can see the heat capacity, 59.28 seconds to overheat, 22.25, which basically means you can fire for 22 seconds and a quarter before you overheat. You've got ghost heat of 0 because I don't have any weapons that coexist. Coolant efficiency, 46%. Obviously, you can see the difference if I change this. Double basics, you can see the change. Double heat sinks. Obviously, I took them off, so I got to replace it. And then, of course, range you've got here. You can set your optimal range, obviously. And then we've got, down here, we've got an alpha strike of 35 at 270 meters, DPS of 9. Breaks down all of this. You have 28 shots of ammo, 28 volleys you can make. Would take you 106 seconds. And total damage for 28 rounds is 560. That's the total amount of damage you can do with just this one AC20. So this is how easy this is. Obviously, I've got add to garage here, so let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to garage. Now, when it does this, you can see right here. All right, I can rename it. I can call this the BAM. Let's go ahead and hit OK. There we have it. I can check out the graph of damage here. Again, this is another damage a second. So you can see here 6, max sustained DPS over range, and again AC 20, medium lasers, and it gives a breakdown of the range. So there you have it. Amazing. Love it. Awesome. Kudos. You could even say share. What does this mean? Well, if you go over to Smurfy, it's also integrated in Smurfy. Yeah, Smurfy. Bam. There you have it. And all you gotta do, plug that in. So you can actually grab builds off Smurfy, export it here as well. And how you do that is import. And obviously, boom, there you go. So let's just say I wanted to share this with you guys. I could put this on our forums, this link right here. You would grab it, boom, post it, and import. You're done. I'm going to save this to my desktop and just call it a Mechlab Garage. Save that, and boom, I am done. You also have preferences. You can change font size to large. That's for that would actually be really helpful for people on 1440p monitors like I am, or if you're on a smaller screen, you can even change that. So that's nice. Let's see what else we got here. We got about. Obviously, this will pull up about Lee Song. Emily, pretty awesome chick, I must say. Thank you again, Emily, for sharing this with me. It has been amazing. We also have a user manual here. Again, this pulls up about, download, installing, garage, loadout, graphs, common problems, reporting, bugs, and issues. Again, you can report all of that right here. We have undo, add BJ to garage. We have open. Obviously, I can open multiple Mechlabs, garages, stuff like that. So the cool thing is I can go ahead and close that, and all I gotta do is double click that and it opens it up again. So you can create as many as you want. We also have weapons here. This has a missile, ballistic, and energy. All of this information, mechs, weapons, all the tweaks is pulled from the game files. There's no hacking of the game files. It's only reading the information just like SmurfyNet. There's no legality reasons. This is perfectly legit. And if any of you guys did play EVE Online, the EFT, EVE Fitting Tool, this is basically our version of this. So I just want to say again, wow, wow, and wow. Super, super awesome. And this is obviously on Windows 7. She is looking at making I believe, a mobile version. I'm not sure what, as far as what that's going to support, but stay tuned for more. And of course, you can find all this info at our website, NoGutsNoGalaxy.net. The MechWar Online section, it is stickied for you. I'll even be putting this video up because I think it is very, very important. We need to get behind projects like this, and she's done, I think she said it's around 26,000 lines of code to get this program where it's at. So anyways, kudos again. This is amazing. I love it. I'm going to be in here addicted. And like I said, you can see multiple different ranges for your weapons as far as their effectiveness. You can min-max. There's a ton of information in here, so if you haven't checked it out, make sure to do so. Download this right away. I look forward to seeing updates. Thank you again for joining us, guys. This has been the Lee Sung Mechlab tool. Until next time, Mech Warriors.